All right, guys, so good morning. So we're at the lake. Right, Papa? Say hi. Say hi. Go. Whoop. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, there you go. So we're at the lake. We're at Braunig Lake. We are gonna be killing some time today. Just me and Mateo. My dad might show up. I messaged him. I don't know if he's in town or if he's in Laredo. But yeah, we're gonna give it a go here for a couple hours. It was supposed to rain, but it looks pretty clear. And last night when I checked the weather, I think it said like 70% chance of rain, but this morning we got up and it said like 15. So I was like, the hell with it, let's go. So I didn't bring any waders. It's just, we're gonna strictly be casting from the shoreline, so we're not walking any lines in. I mean, I could throw pretty far with my rods. I think I can get a good, I don't know, 80 yards, 90 yards out of it. So we'll see how we do. And yeah, these aren't like the big surf rods, they're just a regular 7-foot rod. So we're gonna see how we do. I was already getting a bite on one of them when we threw it out. Probably stole my bait already. The shrimps are not the best right now. I think I took them out a little early last night to thaw. So when I got them this morning, they were already turning a little pinkish, which is not the best, but they should still work. If the fish are hungry, they're gonna eat them. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see how we do. See you in a bit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you pooping? Are you pooping? Yes, you are. All right, guys. See you in a bit. May be a short day, guys. Pretty much as soon as I throw my baits in, they're just getting picked off. And I'm pretty sure it's just a bunch of little rat reds. Like this guy. Sure enough. Hey, Papa. Small little red. Looks like he got hooked before under the jaw. That's gonna look a lot worse once he gets older. But he's gonna live. Hey, Papa. Mateo. You see the fish? Oh, no skunk. Yeah, like as soon as I'm throwing in the lines, guys, they're just getting picked off real quick. So I was starting off with 3 rods, but I'm just gonna do 2. I'm gonna have to switch bait that fast. Let's make the trip last a little longer. And if they keep taking these 2, I may just switch to 1. Let's check this guy out. So we just threw it, and like they're already biting it. It just hit the water. Line's getting slack, so I gotta keep it tight. It's just small fish. See? Probably took my bait already. Still biting. So yeah, so we'll see. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get something bigger. Where there's small fish, there's got to be bigger fish. So stay tuned and we'll see. Another small little guy. Oh. Yeah, this guy also was hooked on the bottom. Yeah, that's going to turn into a hole. It'll be a big old gaping hole when he gets older. Let's show the fish to Mateo. Mateo! Hey, Papa. Look at the fish. Toot. 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 Alright guys, we're gonna keep at it, but most likely I'm gonna run out of bait soon. They're just taking my baits way too quick. You know, guys, I might actually just end up moving spots. It's just literally the baits, as soon as they hit the water, I'm not even putting my rod back in the rod holder and they're already hitting it, they're already biting it. I'm gonna run out of bait super fast in this spot. I probably wouldn't mind if they were, even if they were like, you know, 18-19 inches, because they're still fun to catch. But I'm not even seeing half of them, most of them. We've only landed 2 and they've only been like that big. So if that's all that we're gonna be getting here, I'm gonna try another spot and see if we can at least let the bait sit in the water longer for something bigger to come by. But at this rate, the bait's not even staying in the water long enough for a bigger fish to come swim by. Probably would have been a good day for the waders. Because honestly, if I got the waders, I could probably get it out to deeper water. Maybe might have a better chance. Yeah, we'll see. We're probably gonna move. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so we moved spots. So, you know, I wanted to go try out Dead Tree because I drove by and I was like, hey, great, there's only 3 cars there. Should be plenty of room to fish. And sure enough, you know, 2 of the cars only had, I think one truck I saw had 2 rods. Another truck had 4 rods, but there was 2 people in there. And they're all, you know, pretty much confined to their space where they're fishing at. And you had one guy, looked like he had 1 person in the car, but I'm not 100% sure if all those rods were his, but I'm going to assume they were. He had about maybe 10 rods set up. And he had them all, so if he had his truck here, he had most of them right behind his truck, and he had a good maybe 20 yards off to the side. And then there was a good 30 yards off to the other side of his truck. You want some more, Papa? It was clear and open, so I start turning over there, and I'm gonna park there. And as soon as I start turning in, 1 second. As soon as I start turning in, I notice that there's 2 rod holders empty off to the, you know, far away from his truck. Well, he starts walking towards there with some more rods. And you know, I know people are gonna say, well, Mello, you're fishing with 3 rods. And it's 2 rods per person. Yes, I understand that. But if you look at my setup, typically when I come out here, guys, I have, even if I have 5 rods, 6 rods, whatever, I'm only using the width of my truck. And when I throw them out, I'm not fanning the entire lake. I'm using the width of my truck, trying to keep myself, you know, contained. And even at that, I have 3 rods today, but still, I'm only using the width of my truck. And I don't know, I got kind of annoyed because he sees me pulling out there, and as soon as they see me pulling up, he walks over to throw out some more rods. It's like, come on, dude. Let some other people fish. Well, fine, whatever. We found another spot. we were actually further down that way, so we moved. I don't know, we're like another, I don't know, we're probably like 200 yards from where we were at before. So it's nice, it's open. Hopefully there's not a lot of debris on the ground, and hopefully we're far enough from all those little small fish that were hanging out over there. At least far enough to keep the lines in the water long enough for something bigger to come by. So we'll see. Gonna smoke a cigar. Mateo's having his breakfast. And in all honesty, it's getting kind of hot already. And it's early. So honestly, we're probably just gonna, I'll probably just smoke the cigar. And then we'll probably call it a day. So I didn't realize, or I just realized a while ago, I didn't actually bring my my ruler to measure these fish. So if we happen to catch something, that sucker better be clearly over 20 inches. That one's biting. Better be clearly over 20 inches, or yeah, we're gonna be having to toss them back. I wouldn't mind some fresh redfish for dinner tonight, but we got to catch some fish first. So sorry about the rant, you know, but it's just kind of annoying, you know, especially when you're trying to fish with your kid. Bless you. So we'll see you guys. Stay tuned. Guys, it looks like we're back to catching the small ones again. They're like number 6, I think. All they're doing is stealing my baits. That's all they're doing. Bait stealers. But my dad did show up. Let's see if he brings some good luck. There's my dad. Mateo, you playing with Grandpa? Are you playing with Grandpa? Huh? Yeah.
What are you going to do now?
You playing with Grandpa?
No. You're
Mateo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, looks like the fish followed us, guys. more small ones. Like number 6 or 7, I don't know. All right, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night or a day because we are out of bait. So I just brought 1 bag's worth and we're empty. So we're gonna call it a day. I think we ended up with about, I don't know, 6 or 7 small ones. We only got, I think, maybe 3 on camera. We got 3 baits in the water right now, but I really don't think we're gonna get anything, and my camera battery is dying and I only brought 1 battery. So I sure do hope nothing big hits, because if it does. All right guys, we're back home. So yeah, so sure enough, the battery died right at the end, but didn't get it on camera, not keepers, but those last 3 baits we threw out, they yes, thank you. Well, those last 3 baits we threw out, ended up getting 2 more small reds on them, but that was pretty much about it before we had to go. So yeah, enjoy the video, hope you enjoy it, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. Mateo, say bye. Bye. All right guys, see y'all later.